I manage and beat autoimmune fatigue? This is a question that comes up a lot. It's a really common one, and it's one that any of us that have or have had autoimmune conditions have struggled with, or may even continue to struggle in the past. So my name is Anna Laura Brown, host of the Autoimmune Rehab podcast, where I seek to transform, help, and inspire hope for people with autoimmune conditions. I decided to come outside here on this nice little windy day in Salt Lake City, Utah, to talk with you a little bit and answer some of the common questions that I get. So how do I beat autoimmune fatigue? Well, there are a couple of different strategies that I use and have used over the years, including even back in the day before I knew I had an autoimmune condition. And one of those is pretty simple, and it's that I don't. I just kind of, schedule in extra naps, sleep extra on the weekends, extra at night, that kind of thing, and, just deal with it. But the long answer is that I have taken some really specific strategies to help with this. And one thing is working on actually healing my gut and my immune system and my autoimmune condition so that I don't have as much fatigue and autoimmune-related fatigue as I used to have. I also make sure that I have enough B12 in my system, and I personally don't eat beef, which is the food with the highest amount of B12. So I actually have to take supplements and things that have B12 in it. So if you're not getting adequate B12, that's one thing. The other thing I do is I also make sure that I drink adequate water, and especially that I put plenty of electrolytes into my water. And then I also make sure that I'm getting adequate sleep at night so I don't wake up in the morning automatically tired. Then the other thing that I do is I make sure that I get at least a little bit of exercise in the morning, a little bit of exercise in the evening, and exercise throughout the day. Because even though it might seem a little bit contrary to the whole idea of fatigue, actually going swimming or doing some kind of walking, some other kind of exercise like that for about 20 to 30 minutes in the morning, first thing, can actually help boost and give you energy throughout the day. And then, doing a little bit at night after meals, that kind of thing. Then I also am really conscious of the foods that actually can make my energy level go down. So, in addition to not being good for my immune system, causing me digestive issues, things like that, gluten, dairy, and sugar will also make me tired, and it is actually proven they can make other people tired as well. So if you're not really sure, or if you're already off these foods, try keeping a journal of what you're eating and then marking down the level of fatigue that you have over the course of the next 24 hours after eating those foods, and see what that does for you. Then last, but certainly not really least, is I like to use some different essential oils to help. I find that peppermint and spearmint are two of my favorites. Also, a combination of peppermint and wild orange can work really well. I either inhale it through the sinuses and the nose, rub on the wrists, or we'll put it into a diffuser, and that can actually help with the energy level too. And so those are just some of the things that I personally do to beat autoimmune fatigue. If you have any questions, you'll find my contact information below. Feel free to reach out, and hopefully you found this helpful.